Good morning, dear students. I welcome you for the learning. Today we will be seeing the geography lesson maps. Actually, you are already familiar with the topic, that is maps. When you were in 5th standard, you have already learned what is meant by maps. Then how it is important, that we have already discussed in previous year. This year we will again revive the topic, but different way, in a different way. So let's begin. First we'll see what is meant by a map. Okay. So here is the definition of map. A map is a representation of the Earth's features drawn on flat surface. Again I am reading. A map is representation of Earth's surface or drawn on a flat surface. So there are few words like representation. Representation means presenting an actual thing on a flat surface. For example, if you want to show country India, so India's representation, actual representation, actually how India looks like, that representation is done on what? Flat surface. Flat surface, as the map is shown on a flat surface, it is on a paper, we can see. So it is a flat surface. Map is presentation on a flat surface. It is on flat surface. I hope you have understood. Next one is Earth's features. Earth's features include continents. It includes different landforms, different countries. Okay, like if you want to show a country, so that is Earth's features. That is made political feature. Or in the landform. For example, a desert. If you want to show a desert, so desert can be called as a Earth's feature. So can you show desert? Yes. So desert can be shown on the map. It can be shown on the map. So the Earth's representation. It is representation of the what? Earth's surface. Representation of Earth's surface on a flat surface. It's representation of the any part of the earth or the flat surface, that is the map. So what are used? Symbols are used. Different symbols are used. You must have seen on a map different symbols are used. And why symbols are important? Suppose there is one person who has came from the other country and he don't know the language and he want to go somewhere. So how he will understand how to go there? He will understand by the symbol. Isn't it? For example, if you want to know where is the hospital and how I can go to hospital. So if he is looking at the map of a particular area, so if there is a map symbol or there is a symbol of a hospital, that is plus symbol, so it can be identified that where is the actual hospital. Isn't it? So symbols are important to know. So they are presenting. If you look at the map of any part, so you will find a symbol. You will find signs are over there. So signs and symbols are used on map. Even colors are used. For example, this map you can see different colors are used. Isn't it? Why they are used differently? Because they want to show sub part of that particular area. For example, this is the map of Canada. And the different states are shown here. This color is showing a different state. This color is showing a different state. So colors are used on map to get sub point, to get idea. For example, if it is any physical map. So physical map, mountain can be shown with one color. Then sea can be shown with a different color. Plain area can be shown with a different color. Different landforms are shown with a different color. Height of the place is shown differently. Okay, so this is the definition of map. Then next point is types of map. What is that? Types of maps. So the first type of map is physical map. So what is physical map? Physical is natural map. What it is? For example, the landforms. Landforms, if you want to show a landform on the map, so you can use physical map. Landforms are shown on physical map. For example, mountains. Like if you go to map of India, you will find Himalayan ranges. So Himalayan mountains If you are showing the Himalayan mountains, it can be physical map. Physical map, what is shown on physical map? Elevation is shown. Elevation means height of the places. Different places have different height. Some places have less height, other places have medium height, other places have more height. So these can be shown. These are the places what we call as elevation. Elevation is the height of the places. Okay, and different colors are used to show different height places. Mountains are shown with different color, seas are shown with different color, plateaus are shown with different color, plain area is shown with different color. So colors are used to show differently. Even mountains are shown, valleys are shown. What is valley? The area between two mountains. This side one mountain, other side, and the area between two mountains is called valley. So valley. The deserts, like in India, there are different deserts. So desert can be shown on physical map. Which map? Physical map can be shown like mountain, valley, desert, different land forms. Sea can be shown different physical, or we can say physical features of a particular area is shown on physical map, or it is also known as topographical map. What is it? Topographical map. It is also called as topographical map. This and this is the same. Physical map is also called as topographical map. This is first type of map. Next is political map. Political map. In political map, what is shown? Countries. For example, this map. It is map of Africa. That is political map. How it is shown? Like these are the different countries. Mali, Algeria, Libya, Egypt. These all are countries. And this is a map of a continent. Which continent? Africa. So, on a political map, what can be shown? Different countries can be shown. If we are seeing a map of Asia, suppose, what will be there on Asia map? There will be different countries like India, Japan, China. Same way the countries, even one country also can be shown on a political map. India map. So what will be there on India map? Different states. Which states are there in India, like Maharashtra, Gujarat. So that can be shown on political map. Political map shows countries, they show states, it shows province. Province again it can be divided. State can be divided into province like Marathwada, Vidarbha. So province. Cities can be shown on political map. Political map shows these many things: countries, states, province, cities. Different colors shows man-made division of land. So this is man-made division. Who made this? Like this country, who has made? Man has made. The more borders of a country, man has made. So political map shows border which are made by man. This our country. It is our country. This is your country. Okay. So its political map shows this type of information. Then thematic map. So next third type is thematic map. So it is thematic map. A thematic map is one that focuses on particular main idea or theme. As per our demand, we make thematic map. For example, if you want to show the population of a city, suppose we can take example of Nanded. If you want to show population of Nanded, which area has more population, where there are male are more, females are more, that map is known as thematic map because we are focusing on a particular topic. For example, climate. If you want to show India map and its climate, so that can be called as a thematic map because it is based on the theme, based on the subject. And what is that subject? Climate. So it will not focus which are the states. Thematic map, suppose we are studying about climatic map of India. So in such map, what will be now focus more? Only climate. How is the climate of Jammu and Kashmir? How is the climate of South India? That only will be focused in thematic map. It will not focus which are the states, then other things. So what it will focus on one topic only, climate suppose. So it will show India, if you look at the map of India, this area is cool area. It will show cool area, it will show hot area, humid area like this. So thematic map means based on particular topic. It can be, for example, roads, if you want to know the roads of India. So, on thematic map, it only shows the roads of India. It will not show more other things. It will focus on roads only. So, because it is thematic map, it is based on a particular topic, it is based on a particular subtopic. So, it can be like climate, vegetation. Vegetation means different plants, which plants are in which area. That can be studied on thematic map. Economy, how is the economy, how the people are getting income, and which people are more in that area. Population and language. These are the example of thematic map. Thematic map examples like climate, vegetation, economy, population and language. These are based on particular subtopic, sub-theme. Subtopic, they are based. So these are the three types of maps I have told you. One is physical map. On physical map, what is shown? Landforms are shown like desert, mountains, plateau, plain. Second type of map was political map. On political map, what is shown? Different countries are shown, different states are shown, provinces are shown, cities are shown. And third type is what? Thematic map. On thematic map, a particular type of information is focused. It can be focused on population, it can be shown on the topic which I told you right now. Okay, next one. Atlas. What is Atlas? Atlas, a combination of maps and charts. An atlas usually include geographical information as well as various non-geographical information like population, statistics, sea level, etc. So atlas is a book which contains different maps. You know about it. Atlas. Then we have example of atlas. So there are different maps which are shown in the atlas. Combination of maps. Then next type is different zones. This is the last subtopic of our discussion today. So there are directions shown on the map. So this is what? North direction. If you want to know the direction of a particular map, these are the directions. So map north is shown on always which direction? Upper side direction. That is, this side is always north. And opposite of north is south. Then east side where the sun rises. Sun rises to east side. So this is shown with, suppose you are this side is the east side. Okay. Opposite of this side will be west side. On my right hand it is south. And my left side will be what? North. Okay. So then the subzone. These are called main zones. 4 main zones. These can be called subzones. Which are subzones? The area between north and east. The area between north and east is known as northeast. The area between east and south, that is southeast. This area is southeast. Why it is southeast? Because it is between south and east. Next, southwest. The area between south and west. The area between these two main zones is known as southwest. Next one is west, northwest. Northwest. The area between north and west is northwest. So these are the important zones on a map. So if you want to know exactly where is which country or where is which state, so you can take help of this different zone. Like where is northwest? Northwest. If you want to know, suppose if we are taking example of India map. So what is there on India map? In northwest side, Pakistan. Okay, so you should know which direction is on what side and in between which directions are there on map. So actual directions and directions shown on the map may have confusion, but it's very clear that whenever you want to show any direction, north is shown always on the upper side of the page or upper side of your map. So always north will be on the upper side and opposite of that will be of course south. So these are the different zones that are shown on the map. You carefully study those zones and try to find out which countries and which part of the map is shown on which direction. Okay, so that will be helpful to you know about this. So I hope you must have understood. So today we have discussed about what are the maps, what is meant by a map. Then next important part we have discussed today is different types of maps, where we have discussed three main type of maps. We have to focus only on three types of maps in this lesson, that is political map, physical map, and third is thematic map. Okay, so you focus over this and try to differentiate what is difference between these three. Okay, and then we have discussed about different zones. What are the different zones or main direction that we are going to study or which are important on a map. And at last, next time when we will have the same topic, so we will be covering one more topic of the same lesson. Till the time you keep learning. If you have doubts, you can ask to me. You are free to ask your doubts. Till the time, take care. Thank you.